Hello gamers, SoftKitty99 on the Battle for Azeroth beta. I've taken a flight path down to Atal Grau in Zuldazar and want to head here to keep them on task. Speak with Dennis Grimtail at Talange's rebuke. Princess Talange's actions have thrown off our pursuers. Her lower is powerful indeed. We need to be certain if there were survivors, they do not gain a foothold on Zandalore. I'm concerned that our forsaken compatriots might get overzealous. Please keep an eye on them and remind them of what is honourable. So, a little overzealous. Which would suggest that they probably are being rather overzealous and we're going to have to stop them. But then I suppose it depends what they're being overzealous about. If they're dealing with the bad guys, then we don't mind them being overzealous, do we? We only mind them being overzealous if they're upsetting the friendlies or the people we want to be friendlies. Oh yes, it doesn't look like it's that far to fly. That far to run. Hello, Mr. Forsaken. What do we have here? Forsaken researchers? Alchemy supplies? GB. What you got? Oh, you're a vendor. Just standard vendor stuff, yeah, standard vendor stuff. Alright, Lieutenant Dennis Grimtail.
I'm listening.
I hope you haven't got a Grimtail. Oh, bad puns, bad puns. You've been sent to check up on me. Yeah, I've been sent to check up on you. They're worried you might be a little overzealous. The Reckoning. I can't believe any of them survived the wreck. We were told to prevent any survivors from gaining a foothold. There are far more of them than expected. We need to weaken their forces. Well, what are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Kill 10 shipwrecked 7th Legion. The things they carried. We need to know more about these sailors before we report back. Ideally, we would invade their camp, but there are too many for our small group to take on. Lucky for us, they are focused on their salvage operation over safety. See if you can find any intelligence on their leaders who are scavenging the derelicts. Acquire intelligence from the Alliance. Ah, so here we are in the direct confrontation between the two factions again.
You here to buy, Richmond?
Crabulous feast. Are we going to be looking for some crabs for dinner by any chance? The Forsaken didn't bring any food with them. I think they might be cannibals. At the very least, they don't need to eat. TK and I are going to starve out here. So, okay, if you're not too busy, could you bring us something to eat? Maybe some fresh crab? Gather 7 lumps of crab meat from the derelict hexapods. Derelict hexapods. Oh, hang on, there's another quest. Tiki.
Hey, how you doing?
TK Tread Bobbin. TK Treadle Bobbin. Yeah, TK Treadle Bobbin. That sounds like you ought to be a tailor. Productive pests. This jungle is a whole new habitat for creatures and critters. A shame we're here to deal with Alliance driftwood. I've got an idea, and I think it's genius. 2 words. Poison bugs. First, I need some bugs, crawling and flying ones, just to be thorough for our test. Gather 5 bugs.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, bugs. Right, there's a way down the hill. You could actually launch yourself off the side of the cliff, and I do know people that would do that, but I tend to be a little bit more careful than that. For some reason there for a second I actually thought I was a melee and I needed to charge in, which is... That's one of those things that happens if you play lots and lots of different classes all the time. Sometimes you forget who you're playing. I've even been known to take an Alliance player into a Horde camp or a Horde player into an Alliance camp thinking that I'm playing the opposite faction. It does pay to check what you're playing before you actually charge into a camp. charging casters right into melee range in a great big hunk of people just to realise, oh gosh, look, I'm not a plate wearer and I'm going to die. It has to be done at least once in your lifetime, but probably try not to repeat it. Alright, how many mobs did I get there? 3. See, I got 3 mobs and my health's already down to half. So when you're playing the BFA, you might want to be a little bit more careful than you normally are, at least until you're sure that you can handle what's being thrown at you. Let's get my health back. Right, so we managed to get 1 lump of crab meat and 3 7th Legion sailors out of that one. So you can actually see the fish here, look. Oh, look, there's a slimy mackerel school. See, slimy mackerel school. That's where we are, look. And right, let's see, what do we want to do? We want to go in this way, I think, and look for a few more 7th Legion guys and girls. Don't forget the girls. It's probably a fairly even mix of girls and guys. There often is in mobs. Oh, she went down a lot easier. Right, what do we need to do and where do we need to go? Shield! Hit them. Double hit. Throw my thing, yeah. And let's kill them. And the next one. And here we go. The launch of BFA is coming up on us a lot faster than I think I'm ready for, because I've realised I still haven't got all my Klaus mounts on all of my people. And I'm spending a lot of time on the beta, so I haven't really been playing live, so I haven't really made any progress there, and Legion had so much to do in it that there's still loads of things that I haven't done. And I don't think I'm going to have time to finish everything before the expansion hits, so I'm really not ready for it. Let me know in the comments, are you guys ready for BFA yet? Or are you in the same boat as me, having loads of things that you haven't finished yet? Especially as a bit of an alcoholic, as in I like to try and play everything. With Legion, I really didn't have time to do that. I've got loads of people that have not even been levelled up through Legion because I spent so much time on far fewer characters this year. So yeah, I just don't feel like I'm ready for it. I think it's just come too early for me, actually. But the questing is looking very good. And we'll see soon what everybody thinks of it. So, how are we doing? 4 of 7, so we need some more crab meat to stop the troll and the goblin from starving. Right, so there's 5 crab meat. And we haven't got any bugs yet. I haven't really been looking for the bugs yet, have we? So. Target not in line of sight. So we have to go up over the side of the boat to attack him. And we've got a friend who wanted him as well. Rune cloth bandage. He's bandaging himself. Did you see that? His bar was bandaging himself. the letter. And that's all the 7th Legion soldiers that we needed. We need a bit more crab meat. And then we need to find a scouting map and a ship's manifest. And then we need to find some more bugs. Well, I say more bugs, I mean all the bugs, because we haven't found any of the bugs yet. And that's the meat. Oh, there's a bug. Did I get it? Yes, I got the bug. I got the bug. Right, I don't need that 7th Legion soldier. Who do I need? There's... Where's the person that we need? Up here somewhere, I think. I bet we can't. Can we get out this way? No, we're going to have to go around a bit. And we get up. There we go, we go up. Ah, here we go. Sailor Jason. Sailor Jason. If the ocean couldn't kill me, what makes you think you can? Frostbolt Two-Face? Water Elemental? The fact that you're shipwrecked and not feeling terribly strong? All of those reasons are things that I think makes me think that I can beat you. So that's the scouting map. So we just need the ship's manifest. I definitely didn't do this quest in an efficient way, did I? Because I'm running backwards over where I've been already. Oh look, there's a bug. Hello lady, I didn't need to hurt you. If you absolutely insist, then I will. But I didn't need to. Mosquito? That feels like a really slow pickup on those mosquitoes. Right, let's get my shield back up and my orb. And we're done. And that's the manifest, which means we just need 3 more bugs for testing. She said flying ones and non-flying ones. I don't think I've seen any non-flying ones. I think I've only seen these flying ones. Well, the quest definitely suggested that there would be both flying and non-flying. I think the reason I didn't see many bugs around was because there were other people collecting them, and I just ran through killing the mobs in the time where the 7th Legion soldiers, sailors had respawned and the little insects hadn't. So we're going to have to hang around and get them now that they're respawning, hopefully. Right, there's one here. But yeah, she said flying ones and non-flying ones, but I only see flying ones as actual pickable up things. Right, let's get back to where we came from. And let's see if we can get back without fighting too much stuff. As I really want to make sure we get at least to the end of the first few zones that we started. The zones have been a lot longer than I expected, to be honest, and I want to show you at least a couple of full zones before the expansion launches. I'll do as much as I've got time to get done. My stomach is rumbling already. Yeah, the crabs look quite juicy. I think you should be able to have a nice meal off that. This will do nicely. Now all we need is some butter and maybe some lemon.
Come on, you can afford another bubble or
What's
two.
the word on the street?
These are going to be great.
Go get him, champ.
Go get 'em, champ. We have an infestation of alliance. We've done what we can. I will need to message for reinforcements. What we found. Intelligence isn't always gathered from the most obvious things. Stop the evacuation. This is a complete disaster. The intelligence you gathered seems to indicate that they already have footholds on this island, and this is just another one. They have a boat and we need to stall them. Here's some C4ium. Plant it on their boat and sabotage their hopes of escape. If possible, take out their captain leading the evacuation. Stop the Alliance evacuation efforts. I don't want C4ium in my pockets. It's unstable. It's gonna blow. Right, where do they want us to go? Down the coast in this direction. Find the captain, find their ship. Whoop. Uh-oh, swimmy mount. Definitely lots of collapsed ships all run aground. They definitely didn't have a lot of luck, did they? Look at all those ships all downed. Ooh. Didn't see you there, sorry. Too busy looking at all the ships that have been run aground and crashed and...
I do not have a target.
See all the messed up ships, look at that. Definite big wreckage there. Now, we will slowly fight our way through this little incursion on the ground here. I see a ship on the ground that looks like it's usable. That is probably his target for his C4ium charge. And that means this little group of people here, the captain, is probably one of these people. But from my experiences of almost dying recently, I'm going to be a little bit more careful taking out the mobs here so that there aren't any behind me to come back after me. I see he's loading everything on that ship, so that's definitely the ship we need to blow up with the C4ium. And there is the captain. Look, Captain Sarai Narut. No, Sarai Naut. Naut? Yeah, Sarai Naut. Oh, evade? What?
It is too far away.
Now, why did they evade? They didn't move very far. That definitely didn't feel like it was a too far away range-wise, right?
I need to get close.
Stupid guard. Respawned really, really fast. And there's the Seaphorian charge. Yes. And now we can head back and turn that one in. And that might be the end of this little place too. Or maybe they've got more. We will find out soon. What's this? Oh look, that's a little Alliance camp. Look, look. Ah. So that's a little camp, possibly going to have the Alliance in it. I haven't had the chance to test out the war campaign mode yet in BFA. Too many things to do, not enough time. Like I said, I've enjoyed the questing that I've done so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it.
What is it? Trust no one.
And that is indeed the questing here. So we'll next need to move to Zivala, which is over here. So off camera I'll fly over here. And then we'll do that in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!